All right, Shalom. Brother Kaya from the GMS Louisiana Saints coming back at you with another quick lesson. Prior to getting started, as I always do, like to give infinite honors and prayer. See Yahweh, by Shemi Awashai, by Shemi Kagodash. The honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone. Salutation to the items that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video will be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And today's lesson just come from out of the site, the end of the American dream. Life as you have known it will never be the same, which is a good, a good site, to get, the latest information. All right. But today I'm going to China just held a rehearsal for the coming invasion of Taiwan, and Congress just greatly escalated the conflict in Ukraine. This is from May 11th. All right. And, the title pretty much says it all, man. All right. There's a coming invasion of Taiwan, and Congress just greatly escalated the conflict in Ukraine, which, the West or the North, all right, is just troubled on every side, man. All right, because the rehearsal for the invasion of Taiwan, man, is, hey, that's a big deal. All right, because you still got the proxy war in Ukraine, that's going on, and it's just a lot, on every side, man. Right now, the whore is troubled on every side, which the whore is America. But I'm going to read some of this article, and I'll be right to be edifying. It says, will the U.S. soon be involved in two major wars at the same time? Now, understanding this, first of all, you need to fight your own war. You got to fight your own battles, man. All right? America got their hand in too much shit, man. They already sprayed it thin. All right? They have sanctions all over the place. And frankly, man, they just, hey, the Lord is just bringing trouble upon her. It says the U.S. House of Representatives just escalated the proxy war in Europe by approving a $40 billion aid package for Ukraine. Now, what that says towards Russia, that, all right, yeah, y'all clearly aiding them, after we, after Russia pretty much invaded them, and went in there and did what they do. All right, they give them $40 billion to, either, hey, do whatever it is they need to do to recover, man. That's a recovery package, which pretty much states, hey, y'all aiding these people, man. All right, it's going to escalate into, higher and more tension. All right, it says, and I will have much more to say about that below. But first, I want to talk about a major development in Asia. For a long time, I have been warning that the Chinese will invade Taiwan. And now that there appears to be closer than ever. From Friday through Sunday, China conducted very alarming military exercises off the coast of Taiwan that one Chinese military analyst is referring to as a rehearsal of possible real action. And when things are happening, all right, real time, and you get simulations, hey, that's because that's about to happen, man. All right. Did not Russia start forming, its military around the coast of, Ukraine and, things of that nature to pretty much what? Invade, man. It says the Chinese military deployed forces all around the islands of Taiwan over the weekend in a set of large-scale military drills that one Chinese military analyst called a rehearsal of possible action. Real action. On Monday, the Chinese People Liberation Army, PLA, announced its Eastern Theater Command organized maritime, aerial, conventional missile, and other forces around Taiwan and carried out drills around the island from Friday to Sunday. The Eastern Theater Command said the drills were intended to test and improve the joint operations capability of multiple servers and arms. Yeah, well, really? All right. During this 3-day rehearsal, the Chinese repeatedly sent military aircraft into Taiwan's air defense and identification zone. So pretty much they crossing the line, man. All right. China's clearly crossing the line into Taiwan. When you go into a man's zone or you cross that line, man, that's an act of war. All right. It says the Ministry of National Defense for the Republic of China, the formal name of Taiwanese government, documented several instances of Chinese military aircrafts entering into its air defense and identification zone. Over the course of the 3-day exercise, 12 Chinese fighter jets, 2 bombers, and 4 other Chinese aircrafts entered Taiwan's ADIZ on Friday. 2 bombers and 3 other aircrafts entered Taiwan's ADIZ on Saturday. 2 more aircraft entered the ADIZ on Sunday. China flies military aircraft into Taiwan's ADIZ on a near daily basis. This is extremely aggressive activity, and the Chinese have no intention of backing down. In fact, China just flew an attack helicopter into Taiwan's air defense identification zone for the very first time. A Chinese Z-10 attack helicopter has apparently entered Taiwan's air defense identification zone, or ADIZ, all right, across the median line, an informal boundary running down the center of Taiwan Strait. The appearance of the attack helicopter, which is operated by both the People's Liberation Army Ground Force and the Air Force Airborne Corps, and is also designated WZ-10, marks the latest new Chinese type to enter this sensitive part of the ADIS. It also points to the growing importance of rotary forces around the Taiwan Strait, including the massive Chinese helicopter base that strategically positioned to support future operations in the strait or even a potential invasion of Taiwan. I still think that a major war in the Middle East will erupt before China finally decides to pull a trigger on a full-blown invasion of Taiwan, but the clock is definitely ticking. With the U.S. distracted by the conflict in Ukraine, this could be an ideal time for the Chinese to forcibly reunite with Taiwan. And this is Mark 13:7. It says, "And when ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be." See, these wars and proxy wars, these things must need be, bro. All right, but again, the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, which you see that happening, man. You got Russia and Ukraine, all right, which was pretty much the same people. Taiwan and China, which were damn near the same people. All right. So these are nations rising up against nations. And you got the West against Russia. All right. NATO and the EU, America against Russia. All right. What you have here, man, you have the scriptures being fulfilled. All right before our eyes, man. It says, "For nation shall rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be earthquake in diverse places, and there shall be famines and troubles." Now, we know the famines and the troubles, all right, when you get to the baby formula, all right, you get to the crops, all right, there's famines, everywhere. Then we also got the earthquakes in diverse places that pretty much tearing up the world, man. These are the beginning of sorrows, you see? So these things are the beginning of sorrows, man. All right? It says, because it's distracted. It says, "And I am entirely convinced that Chinese leaders want to take advantage of the window of opportunity that they have while Joe Biden is still in office." And the reason why these people feel so lucky that they have a window of opportunity with Joe Biden in office, because again, man, these people all work, man. All these people work for the higher uppers, man. The world elites. All right. And that's why they all working together, man. Contrary to popular belief, they're behind the scenes talking this thing out, and then, get on TV and play as if the adversaries. And man, you got to just understand what's going on, man. All right. It said, "But if China does invade, our two nations will immediately be in a state of war, no matter what or who is residing in the White House." So, man, no matter what, war is inevitable, man. All right. And again, these things must need be, as I just read in Mark, man. All right. These things must need be. Let me get it again. "And when ye shall hear of rumors of wars and rumors of wars, be ye not troubled, for such things must need be, but the end shall not be yet." Because these things prop off the end, jumps off the end time, all right, which all these other things shall come. Okay, and this, I mean, this a pinpoint accurate prophecy, man. Here, man. You see? It says, meanwhile, the House of Representatives just escalated our proxy war with Russia by passing an absurd $40 billion bill that was given to members of Congress just hours before it was rammed through. Now, let me see something. Let me get down to something right here. Yeah, I'm going to get right here. Personally, just to get to the point, right? I don't know why we're spending so much money on a foreign war when we have such tremendous problems here at home. Because the whole goal, man, is to start a war, right? So America could pretty much be done away with, man. That's what people don't understand, man. All these things is done in the sake of what? America is finished, man. All right, there's no more money to be made here. All right, there's no, there's just nothing else to get out of this place. All right, they done sucked this place dry from a financial standpoint, resources, whatever it was. All right, they just pretty much done, man. All right, they came, got their money out this trap house. Now it's time to what? Burn this bitch down, man. All right, the ruling elites at this point, they have business in America is just no longer needed, man. All right, so it's the what? Cause a war. Okay, cause this whore to get destroyed, and they figure they gonna build another trap house somewhere, go along, whatever their intentions are, man. But as of right now, America is the target to be destroyed, man. All right, it's not to be rebuilt. All right, it's a water that is leaded with thick clay. All right, let me get that. It's lucky. Okay, this Habakkuk 2. Yeah. I'll start at 5. It says, yea, also because he transgressed by wine, he's a proud man and neither keep it at home. And that's why he not at home. Why you think he in Ukraine and, got his hands into Taiwan and these different places, man? All right? Because, again, he transgressed by wine, man. He have poured the philosophies upon these people, and we know why he want to get into Ukraine, all right, just so he could set up his silos and different things along the coast of the borderline of Russia, man, so he could get himself in great position to fight a war, all right? It says, neither keep it at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is his debt, and cannot be satisfied. Yeah, his eyes are full, all right? The man of eyes is full. He just can't have enough. And cannot but gather into him all nations, heap it to him all people. Yeah, he trying to, conquer the world, man. All right? It says, shall not all these take up a parable against him and a taunting proverb against him and say, woe to him that increaseth that which is not his? How long? And to him that leadeth himself with thick clay? You see? Shall they not rise up suddenly that shall bite thee, and awake that shall vex thee, and thou shalt be booties unto them? Yeah, eventually, these same people, all right, that you trying to overthrow, all right, or get position in to feed them your philosophies, your doctrine, democracy, all right, these going to be the same people that shoot at you, man, all right, and vex you, because you vex their nation, their people, man. It says, because thou hast spoiled many nations, all the remnant of the people shall spoil thee, because of man's blood and for the violence of the land, of the city, and of all that dwell therein, man. All right? It says, woe to him that coveted an evil covetous to his house, that he may set his nest on high, that he may be delivered from the power of evil, man. All right? But the point is woe to him that increaseth that which is not his, how long? And to him that leaded himself with thick clay. You see? How long? Load himself with goods taken in a pledge. Just looking at him. NLT. But soon their captors will taunt them. They will mock them, saying, what sorrows await you thieves? Yeah. Because this is the house of the thieves, man. Now you would get what you deserve. You become rich by extortion. But how much longer can this go on? Yeah. And again, the Lord have cut her off in the midst of their months. Is now, again, the Lord have sent plagues over here and they are not slack, man. All right? Matter of fact, let me get that. This second Ezra 16 and 37 says, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son with 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compares her womb, which pains when a child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrows shall come upon it on every side. Now we know, ultimately this is what it's leading into. All right, that sorrows and pain gonna come on every side. But before that, man, hey, the rumors of wars. All right, it have to be a downfall before all chaos and hell break through. All right, it gotta be famines. It gotta be wars. All right, it gotta be depressions. Okay, it gotta be, it gotta be pretty much anarchy. All right, things gotta get out of hand, man. And the way that shit get out of hand, all right, before things get really wild, the birth pains compares, the things happen around it, man, which causes the stand in a state of shock. All right, that basically is gonna get out of handle, man. It's gonna get out of way. And once this place get out of way, all right, order up KO. They're gonna try to bring in the order, all right. But the thing is with this war, or when the war start, they gotta, there's a different remedy that's gonna happen to this place, man. They believe that they're gonna start the war and this is gonna happen. They're gonna implement their new world order and vice versa. But no, the Lord, all right, he's gonna disappoint the devices of the crafty, man. All right. So at the end of the day, it's up there, man. It's up there with this place, you see? They giving out money that they don't have. And what that say towards the he who let it himself with thick clay, what that say towards the $30 trillion they owe people? How you gonna give somebody $40 billion when you owe the debt clock is up past 30 trillion, man? All right, how you gonna openly to the world give somebody $40 billion, though yet you owe somebody 30 trillion? Come on, man, 30 plus $1 trillion. All right, it's a slap in the face, man. The inflation out this place is out the ass. All right, the fiat currency is overinflated. All right, they need to kill the U.S. dollar. All right, the baby formula products are completely out of stock. All right. Matter of fact, let me read that. It says, personally, I don't know why we're spending so much money on a foreign war when we have such tremendous problems here at home. As Marjorie Taylor Greene has pointed out, we are facing a nightmare shortage of baby formula all over the country right now. And that's one of many problems we got here. All right? Stop funding regime change and money laundering schemes. The American people do not support paying for constant U.S. involvement in foreign affairs while our own government fails our own country. Man, the government is not for this country, man. The government works for the working and ruling elites, man, who give them charge to do whatever that is they want them to do with the people, man. It says, as I pointed out yesterday, it isn't right to pour billions into a proxy war with Russia when American families can't even feed their own children. The point is, they don't care about the American families, man. All right? At this point, the out-of-stock rate for baby formula is above 50% in some states. In 25 states, 40% of baby formula products are out of stock. In 5 states, 50% of formula is out of stock. And this ain't nothing but a distraction. All right? Another plague that's coming on the people. All right? That's just pretty much putting people in bonds, man. Everywhere you look, the people are troubled on every side, man. It says, I never imagined that things would already be this bad in the middle of 22. Well, get with it. All right? And things going to get worse as we know, man. Because it tell you in Ezekiel that evil is come and only come and they watching for thee. All right? So things is going to get evil, man. All right? Not to go into this baby formula thing, but that pretty much was the point, man. I just just wanted to put that on wax, or what's going on, man. Hey, and Abarat again, it was edifying. I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Kakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the Agam that's pushing the truth and sincerity. To the next time, I'm going to say Shalom.